How difficult is it to maintain the same level of motivation now as opposed to when you were coming up and had yet to achieve any of the success?
Still the same, man. The same motivation that I had since I was in the minor league, the same motivation I had since before I even signed, same motivation. And then my family, they motivate me every day. I can tell you that even through the injuries and through the stuff that I gone through since I left St. Louis, it's been hard with all that. But there's no one moment that comes through my head and say, I'm just done. I'm leaving, I'm leaving. I mean, I get sick and tired of being hurt and having surgery, but I still enjoy the game. I love it. I love to come to the ballpark early because remember, I still wearing a uniform that I represent and I respect. And I have a lot of young players, they're looking up to me and they're observing how I kind of do things around.
How much time do you spend each day on game day watching videos?
Back then we used to have the VCR, so you had to wait until you get to the stadium to do that. But now the technology has advanced so much that you can even watch the picture on your phone and your iPad. And when I wake up in the morning, I take the kids to school if they're in school, and then I come home, have breakfast, and I'm watching the picture that I'm facing and the whole bullpen. And, it's just so easy right now with technology that you don't have to go to the ballpark. You can just watch it at home. And by the time you get to the ballpark, you just do whatever you have to do, whether it's treatment, whether it's getting a cold tub or hot tub to get ready to go get loose and do the little routine that I did this morning. That's kind of the same routine that I do the season before game.
I understand you always have a plan going into an at-bat.
Well, you have a plan. That's why you do the scouting, and you have a plan how you want to approach the pitcher. He throwing the sinker, or his best pitch is the curveball, stuff like that. Or this is how he pitched to me last time I faced him. He has success. Now I need to make an adjustment because this game is about, just like every sport, it's about making an adjustment, especially more in baseball because you got so many scouts scouting the game that maybe you playing Oakland the next day and we playing Seattle, and there's scouts in the stand that they're ready. When you go to Oakland, they're gonna have that scouting report against you. So, and then if you didn't have a good success in that series, or vice versa, if you had a success, they're gonna try to pitch you different. So, it's always kind of it's hard to describe because I don't want to give my secrets, but it's more like, you have to be ready to make an adjustment even during your at-bats, because they probably are not pitching you the way that you thought that they were going to pitch to you.
And you're aware of an umpire's strike zone going into a particular game as well. Like if an umpire has a wide strike zone or tight strike zone.
Yeah, look at that, but you cannot control that.
Okay.
Those guys want to be the best.
Okay.
So I don't judge those guys, the umpires. I think if it's up to me, I would love for them to just foul, fair. Take the instant replay out and just, hey, let's go back to old style. How this guy let the umpire have, the benefit of the doubt.
Right. But as long as there are a million cameras now, it's never going to happen.
Then it's not going to go back.